and you can't use it anymore, what would you do? Any answers? You would throw it away, right? So this is the questions that we've been asking a lot of people around the loop yesterday and today. We've been asking them about, what do you do with your old shoes? So they've been telling us that they just throw it away. So our problem today is more than 1 million pairs of shoes are being thrown into trash and creating a pile of unwanted shoes, creating a lot of smells and pollution and many more. So we have our solution. Our solution is to have a donate box everywhere in Bangkok where people can donate their own shoes, and we'll be receiving them and recycle it and turn them into a product such as playground mats. So which part are we using? We're using the part, the sole of the shoe. So here we have our product. Is it alright if we bring it to the front? So this is my dad's shoe, and I already asked him for his permission, so I can use it. Okay. So here is this inner part of the shoe. This is the mid of the shoe where it could not, it isn't biodegradable, but we will be using this part of the shoe here, at the back here. So here's the sole of the shoe that we'll be recycling and turn it into many things. It can also be playground or even basketball court that we're standing here right now. So here's our demo.
So this is an example of what our website could look like. This will contain the information about our business, including what it is, their future projects, events, and things of such.
Yes, and next slide.
So this is our revenue model. With our suppliers being people who donate their old shoes, and we are mainly using a B2B business model with our target audience being rubber using businesses such as construction companies, shoe factories, etc. Therefore, our main revenue generation will be coming from selling rubber mats to businesses. With this, we will be using social media platforms such as Facebook to promote and sell our rubber mats to such businesses. So moving on to the revenue earnings. Well, with a size of 1 meter by 1 meter by 0.025 meters or 2.5 centimeters, we price our rubber at 1,200 baht. The average cost in the market right now is at 1,490 baht.
And how does this make us unique? So as far as we research, we never find any company in Thailand, based in Thailand, that creates the floor out of shoes. So we would be the first one. But unfortunately, there are also other companies that also make floors, mat floors, but they don't use what we use, we recycle. And companies that we wanted to also collaborate with was the Ganshang Public Company Limited. This company has been working on sustainability and also wanted to create a positive impact towards the people. So they've been doing a lot of buildings and doing constructions. So we would like to collaborate with them.
So with our businesses, we expect to sell a total of 240 square meters of rubber mat within the first month, with the estimated growth of 7% for the first 6 months and 5% after 6 months. Therefore, with a starting cost of 1.5 million, we expect to pay back break even within approximately 7 months. And within 1 year, we expect to gain 3 million baht as profit.
Yes, and that's it. And don't forget to give us your old shoes. Thank you. And here's our team.
So first of all, I'm very impressed with this idea because I really agree with you about the old shoes. I don't know what are other answers besides throwing it away. And I heard the news about Nike or Adidas, which used their old shoes to make basketball court before, and I think it's very creative. So the problem here is I'm not sure whether the cost can be compared to like using new materials, like normal materials that they use to make basketball court or not. If it is very competitive, then why don't you do it today, right? There are so many people who wants to invest if it's like really 7 months payback period anyway, right? And it is very good idea to collaborate with construction firm. You mentioned about that, right? And I think you might want to do the marketing in terms of like environmentally friendly stuff for school, like international schools like this, or even for gym or national stadium. That would be even better. Like if it's like SEA Games, Asian Games stadium from recycled shoes, that would be great. But I'm not sure like if it's really cost competitive.
So the cost of the recycle machine itself is around 600K. So that would be during our first month, and we won't make a lot of profit yet. But then after that, we don't have to buy any supplies. People just donate it to us. And I forgot to mention that these donation boxes will be all around in Bangkok. Also schools, hospitals, villages where people can access it easily. So that's how we're gonna get supplies. And the money that we're gonna spend on is mostly on the recycling machine itself.
I think it's an interesting idea to put the donation boxes in schools, because you hope that the schools will then turn around to buy the playground mats for their school or their basketball court. My question and my feedback would be, playground mats and basketball courts aren't built regularly. They're often built and they stay built and they keep that mat or the gym floor for a while. So I was wondering, what other products can be made using these soles? And have you thought about other ways that you can develop other products that might possibly bring in revenue for your company?
We also thought about houses. So many of you may have children or So we also targeting not only business and companies, but also households. People can buy only like some 3 to 5 mats is enough already. So that's also another target audience.
And like by that, we mean like building a playground for your children, so they would have a space to have like fun of their own. Children, they care fun, happiness, and everything. Yeah.
Awesome. So quickly, since we're in the theme of full circularity, we're only focusing on the outsoles right now. I'd like to ask, have you explored how can you recycle all the other parts, and also other different type of soles like foam and whatnot?
We got advice from our mentor that we can use the cottons for something else, but for now we'll be focusing on the sole itself, and the cotton will be deal with it later. Thank you.
สิริคุณเฟิร์ส บุญญาสิริกุล คุณออโต้ พัชรวลัย